FishTown needs better garbage and healthcare. Seniac, we need a bus route. Shout out for doctors. Seniac in the first episode. FishTown will be dependent on the fish industry. Seniac episode 9. Tourists. Seniac's road layout perfect. My OCD satisfied. Oil Town, what do you live off? FishTown, I smell something fishy. Oil Town, we rich. FishTown, nah, wait a few years. Guys, welcome back to another episode of FishTown here in City Skylines, where yes, last episode we did add in tourists. It's a new way to kind of make that little bit of cash money moolah, and all of our shops were kind of failing because there wasn't enough goods to sell. Now, I couldn't quite work it out because, you know, the fishing industry, basically the fishing industry is complaining there's not enough buyers for the products, which don't really coincide with one another. But then I kind of realized something when I went back to edit the video. I never really noticed a cargo ship enter FishTown last episode. So I think, guys, I think our cargo ports are kind of broken. Now, if so, that makes sense to why they haven't got enough goods to sell, because the ships aren't coming in to drop off the imports. And it makes sense to why they've not enough buyers for the products, because we can't export. Now, we technically are exporting because the industry is making money, but I don't know whether that's down to the trucks leaving the area, or when they do drop a train here like they are right now, it pretends to kind of sell it. So, it's kind of weird. Like, there's no cargo ships whatsoever anywhere. Interesting. I think there is a problem there. Now, I don't know whether it's because I've done the Untouch It mod, and I know the Untouch It mod, or the Touch mod, there's been an update. I think it's up here right now. Like, you know, you can kind of do stuff with it. I don't know whether that update's kind of broken stuff that I've redone, if that makes sense. So, let me try this one then. Let me kind of delete this. Right, I'm going to delete this little corner. And then we're going to reposition it. So if I reposition it, right, if I place it, actually, do you know what? It'll be easier. I'm going to upgrade this road back to a normal road. There we go. And bring it down. Where's the end point? There we go. Just about did that then. Let's remove this and pull it here. But obviously then rotate it slightly. And then what I'll do is then bring the Touch It mod back. Look, a ship just appeared, guys. A freaking ship just appeared. Right, we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see if it works on this one. The ship is now going. I can't select the ship. Oh, am I still on that mod? Yeah. Okay, it doesn't really have anything on board of it. But I wonder if that is then going to slightly change things. I don't know, but it's kind of weird, isn't it? I kind of noticed it when I was looking back. It's like, wait, well, when I finished recording, I was like, wait, I didn't see any cargo ships last episode. And it maybe then wonder, oh, is that the reason why the place is kind of broken? I'm having to, like, you know, go through all the bits of land that I've purchased. So I wonder if we then start seeing cargo ships arriving. If that fixes that, then I'll fix this one over here. Or it could be the fact that it's not working because I got rid of the road. Now, in the past, it's worked wonderfully before. Oh, is that... Oh, no, that's the cargo ship exiting. Right, okay. I mean, it's not like we can't get exports in because we've got the big bridge highway. But the problem is, they might be thinking they can get in. If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's take a look at this one then. Alright, so there's trains for days coming in. Right, if we get rid of you for a second, get rid of you. Right, and then we reposition it. There. Now, I'm going to reposition this one without replacing the road. So, I need the train track back. There we go. And if I just go to my industry road, I just want to see what would happen now. Right, we'll do a little, the original bend we had in. It'll just be kind of interesting. Because, yeah. So if this one starts producing ships at this point, then it looks like we technically can't, oh my god, look at the amount of stuff now getting off this. Are they getting off the train? Or is that like the, you know, trucks and vehicles were built up there for quite some time? I don't know. Right, okay, we'll leave it for now. Let me just I'm just checking the fishing lines, see if any cargo ships. It will take a while before we start seeing them coming in. So we'll give it some time. So this is the one we're keeping our eyes on. It's got a road. That one's just been repositioned. So we'll see if any of them work. But anyway, after that little monstrosity, I want to do something a little bit different today. I want to maybe start building on another island. Only a small little kind of community that we'll build up. And then we can access it by a little ferry line, which I think will be quite nice. And we can have the ferry line within the tourist district. Obviously, it's a way to get people in and out. It should be pretty sweet. So, see, I want to build it. There's a part of me that wants to like I'm still checking if there's any cargo ships coming. Right, let's just forget the cargo ships for now, boy. Let's just forget the cargo ships. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy another piece of land. I'm going to actually, how much have I got? Okay, I got quite a bit of money, so I might as well buy all of this. So we can kind of access it. It's easier to view. Right, buy you there. And there we go. We pretty much now bought all the pieces of land that enables us to view and see. Well, all the tiles that enable us to view and see all the land. Right, that's sweet, mate. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. So, yeah, what I want to do then is I want to build like a small little community over here. Now, is there any natural resources? Even though it doesn't really make sense, there is some fertile land. Obviously, there is the forestry there I could place down, but I don't think I'm going to go down that route. Right, is this turned on? Well, I've turned it on now. It's operating normally. I'm not even seeing vehicles export to it. You don't think it's broke, do you? I don't know. I don't know. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get the ferry stuff pulled up right now. So we're going to get pretty much 2 ferry. Should we get 2 ferry piers? Because eventually I could use it to go to other ways. Now, before we do build bridges and roads going over and all that kind of jazz, what I think I'm going to do is connect them up by ferry line first. It just seems like the more logical way to do it. So, okay, where would there be the best I mean, the simple connection would be like, I'll probably do it here into there. So from that road there, and it would kind of create it into there, which would be pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that instead. Right, so if I drop one there, and I do want one just here. Now, just like everything else, touch it, bud. Okay, can't get rid of it. No, I can't bulldoze. There we go. I can actually just have a straight road. I ain't really got to mess about with this one, to be honest with you. That makes that fairly easy to do. So that becomes our little dock there, which is near all the tourist stuff as well, which is pretty sweet. Going over to this one now then, which we can then use to build up something special. So let's just get the road coming out by again there. And this is unfortunately, and these little, it's like a little village here that was once abandoned. It's unfortunately going to get demolished. But if I create, let's come out by another one, a straight road here. And at that point there is where it bends off it, which is nice. Not too sure what I'm going to be doing on this, but let's just kind of gradually get all of our stuff set up. So how did I do? Okay, so I'm really looking at the, oh, cargo ship, boys. Pause. Right, it's got 4% of cargo on board. But that's all I'm getting though, is like a ship going out. It's better than no ship, but it's not bringing imports in. It's not bringing imports in. And half of our commercial stuff has died out. Right, we'll look into it in just a second. I'm going to use the touch it mod here then, which I don't think it's called the touch it mod anymore. Oh no, touch this. That's what it's called. Now the only reason I untouch that there is so I can get a road that comes off a dead center. Which would be the kind of center road that fills through the island. And if I get there and just simply go up to here, let me just delete back a little bit, and then we create our nice little bend. So 18 by 18. There we go. Now we can slowly start to build a little community. I mean, at some point I probably will get it all connected up by an underground bridge. Underground bridge? Sonic, I think they call those tunnels. A tunnel or an overground bridge, or more commonly known as a bridge. Set up anyway, but for now it'll just be a simple ferry line, which will be pretty damn coolio. And okay, so let's come off all this then. So I think we'll start it up here. So the starting point for the straightness. So if I come up by 11, so I get my solid. That's 70. Well, let me delete that. Oh no, I didn't mean to go up that way. Boom. So that's 70, and we'll do it every 30. So 30 is there. Is that for? That's 29. Damn it. Right, hold on, guys, hold on. Right, that's 29. What's going on with all this? 30 and down. 30 and down. We'll just keep it to there for now. So that's kind of like the same spacing we've done along here. And we'll do it on the other side. Oh, what's this all over here? There's rocks. There's like, oh, it's like gun temples. Like it used to be a war zone. Shipwrecks and everything on that side. Oh my goodness me. Right, up by 11. Bam. To maximize the grid. And then we'll push it back a little bit. And I think we'll then just generally come out of these areas. There we go. And let's pick a little spot here. So up there. And what will be the easiest one to kind of create the bend on? So 5. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Nope. 5 by 5, there we go. Oh, that messed up big time. As I kind of finish that bend up and in. So we're creating little kind of like cul-de-sacs and whatnot. Kind of over here now. As we, you know, spiral out this village. So kind of like how we did the first one originally. Because this is going to be like a smallest village. That we don't really have any planning set up for it just yet. So this is how the roads kind of all come out together. So that's our small little village there. I say it's a small village. It's quite big compared to everything else, isn't it? Really, it really is. It really is. Oh, I just realised something else as well. We had to rename these new areas. Holy moly, Sonic, you completely forgot about this. You damn fool. So. Apologies on that, guys. I completely forgot we had to rename the districts that we created last episode. I do apologize. But we got some really good names anyway. We got one coming from Dave Alman here. And this high district here, to rename this, he says, if you're packing them in like sardines in high density, then it's got to be Sardine Village. Which I thought was a really good one. Because obviously sardines in a can or in a tin, they pack them in. And that's kind of what we've done here in this little area. So Sardine Village is the one to go. And our next one, hold on, I kind of have to scroll down quickly. Hold on. I think it's here, yeah. It's from Frederick, there we go. Seniac called the new town Harrington, which it was probably for this one over here. But I think this will be a good one for Harrington. the Harrington Tourist District. Now, guys, I will remember next episode, but with our new little village that we're creating over here, give me some name suggestions for what we would rename this. So, let's quickly just give it a quick zone. So by default, it's going to give itself the name of Sycamore Hills. But give me a name suggestion for that place, guys, in the comment section down below. I will remember this time. I will remember. Right, this is actually not working, is it, these? I don't know what's going on with our cargo hubs. I mean, it's sending ships out with no cargo on board. I don't get this, how it's not working. Let me check my budget. I've got the budget all set correctly. Nothing's, you know, wrong. Why will it not ship the goods? Do you reckon it'd be easy if I, rather than like move them, adjust them, just delete them? And then place it down again? So if I just go here, like that, and then get the train to there. Do you reckon that will make it work? Something's not quite right, is there? Oh. Going to Cargo Harbour. I don't know what's happened there, but are we about to get our first cargo shipping, guys? Guys? There's another one coming in right now. I don't know what happened, but it's working. It's only gone and decided it wants to work right now. I don't know how I feel about this. This has completely sidetracked me from building my new little village. Right, okay, let's see this actually come in. Right, it's coming in. It's going to drop off some goods. And all these goods will now go to our commercial places, which will now hopefully stop complaining. There comes another ship. That ship's going back out. There comes another ship in. Here's another ship. But nobody wants to go to this one. So I don't know. I don't know what's going down. I haven't even seen a cargo ship come out of that one just yet. With the amount of cargo we're dropping in here, we should have a cargo ship exiting. But at least we're now getting ships coming in. That's the main thing. So now all these places will have the cargo and whatnot. So that's good. So we can actually have like a lot of cargo ships coming in to begin with anyway, because it's been so long before they had any goods coming in. Right, okay, I'm happy at least one of them now works. So that's good. That's good. Right, anyway. Let's go back to play mode now. So let's set up the basics that this island is going to need. So we'll start with water. Oh man, messed that up. So start with the water. And we'll connect this now. Let's go up this way, down to there, down to here. And then we'll do a connection over. And then that will have all the water needed. Nice. We'll need power on the island as well at some point, and we need all the local services. How was the healthcare like? Healthcare's okay, good. Death care. Healthcare's good. There's nothing to worry about in general. I'm worried about this one though, not getting the goods coming in. And that they're all going to decide to go to this one instead. Ooh, it's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, I could get rid of that one and just let them all revert to this one. But I don't know how much traffic that's going to cause in general. But a lot of the issues of the commercial complaining out of the goods to sell, that's slowly going down. So, we're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Right. Okay. Right, we need power then. So how am I going to do the power? Do I give it its own power supply? Well, it's going to need its own garbage and power plant, really, isn't it? Yeah. So why don't I continue, or at least have this road go to there. And I wonder if it's possible. Yeah, to have the road cut in like there and we create like a nice beach. But for now, until we have bridges and stuff coming over, I'm going to create this little area here as our garbage plant and stuff for this little island. So I'll give it its own power supply. There we go, of the solar panel. We're harvesting the energy from the sun. We'll give it its own couple of water towers and garbage. Okay, maybe let's sort the garbage out first. So what did we do? We did like recycling center. What did we do over there again? We did large recycling centers, didn't we? Where are they? Aha, there we go. So get one just over here then. So did it do, is it noise pollution or ground pollution? It's noise pollution, okay, so it won't affect our water supply. But what will is, did I get basins over here? Were they basins? No, what were they? They were advanced eco water treatment. There we go. So advanced eco water treatment. It's this one here, yeah. So I don't think, do you know what? I don't think I need any of the water stuff, do I? Because it's all set up over here. Which is okay. So get all this down. Now bring this down in a straight line to connect up to this one. And we're pretty much all good there in terms of that. Just need to bring the power over when we get it all set up. But we don't really have any residential demand. And I don't know whether that's all going to, well, change or the commercial stuff, because now we're only bringing the cargo, all this kind of stuff now in. So I'm not 100% sure. I think the whole thing's just kind of messed up the balance. Wait, no, we've got a ship now leaving. Is that got 100% full? Yes. Okay, I think they're now working again. We're fine. We aren't going to mess with them. So things will go back to normal. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. Oh, dear God. What have we done? Okay, so let's get this all set up then. So residential, 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 residential. Try not to do too much, to be honest with you. We'll go to there. 4 there. 4 there. And then our strip of commercial. Which, I don't know how this commercial is now going to work, because we don't really have any ways that we can export stuff in. So that's going to be interesting in its own right, won't it? Yeah. Now, I could do offices over in this island. I could not. We have a huge, you know, industrial demand right now, but we'll just kind of see how it ticks along. So we do need to set up the ferry route anyway. And to set that up, we need a ferry depot. Which, where should I set up the ferry depot? Right, if I set it up there, and then use it to bend this road around, then set up my ferry line. That's a ship path, ferry pathway. So bring these both out. Like that. Can you bend the lines? I'm not 100% if you can. If I bring these both down, these up to, oh, hold on, up to there. Let's see what we can do. There we go. That's just our back and forth shipping line. So let's create a route then for the ferry line. So we'll start on this one to here and back. Simple as. They might not use that one, but we'll probably use it for something else. So the ferries can now come out, but obviously we don't have power. So let's run the power lines then
down the road. So bring this straight, well, initially straight down to here to give those power, and then we just wait for it to build up on this little island. We don't really have any demands at the minute, so it probably will take some time. Oh, that needs water too. There we go. Okay. Right, let's have a little fast forward then. Because now this one's kicking in as well. And it's now bringing imports in as well. That's like double imports. And everything should be back up and running. It's just we have that huge industrial demand right now. And at some point we should see something on the island start taking place. Now let me just build the basic needs of what this island's gonna want. So we do our little health center. We do our little fire department. We do our little police station. And we'll do a little crematorium for the death care as well. Now I'm putting them all on the little side roads there, so it's not on the main road. So it doesn't cause any issues. Right, one store started to grow and some housing is now growing. So it's just one of those things, and it's like I need to get power to it, but I don't want to ruin anything. Right, we're just going to have to kind of bite the bullet, aren't we, in terms of doing power. So let's kind of bring it down from here. Alright, well that works and gives that power. So once they eventually connect, we're good. We're pretty much good to go. So yeah, everything seems pretty good right now. How's it in Port Dixon? Right, only a couple of stores here complaining enough goods to sell, but that's now down to the fact that we don't have as much industrial demand. But now how is the exports going? 40,000 on the fishing industry. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. This is now starting to grow, so we should then start seeing people coming back and forth. Which would then mean I need to sort out my bus routes correctly. So we had a stop there and we got a stop there. I'm going to now add an additional stop. Just there. I know it's on the other side of the road, but hey ho. And then we'll do a simple little bus route here then. So we'll start... What side of the road is that on? There. To there. To there. Then to there. We'll bring it down here. And we'll just simply... I don't really want it to come back up to there. We'll then make it stop here. And to there. So a simple little bus route around there. Oh, I need a bus depot on this this island as well. A simple little bus route. So how's that there? Yeah, it looks a bit silly on that side, doesn't it? Right, we'll place it over here. Just so we can get people back and forth from the main little town there to the ferry line a little bit easier. Right, people are now walking in. There we go. They're now coming and queuing down here waiting for the ferry. So people will be now crossing. But I have got to really sort out the industrial demand. So problem is, you just don't want to place any dirty industrial down because you want it all to be based on the fishing industry. Now, but employment's at 25%. We did start placing in some offices over here, which might be the way to go forward on this side. So offices for those high-tech jobs. And does it have water? No, not all the way up anyway. And we can supplement the demand of the industrial with this for now until we do expand the fishing industry. So do we have public transport up here? No. And I did say I wanted to get like a subway line in. But I feel like I'm going to, just wait for now. Not quite get it in. But let's now set up then on the opposite side of the road. Which way are we going? This way, aren't we? Now our little boom bus route. Just there. And then we'll bring it one into here. And then go down this side. Back there. So a little simple one just going around there that will maximize this little area and get people connected. And also get them to those places. So we have space there for some more commercial, but we are building up over here the industrial offices, which is bringing down our industrial demand. And the little island right now is actually coming together pretty nice. And it's connected by a little ferry line. I'm impressed. I am impressed right now. So these all complain about not enough goods to sell. Should hopefully start having more goods to sell from these offices that we're now building. Because it is technically industrial places. And it does build up stuff. But there comes to a point where you're going to need dirty industry. And that's quite tough to get. So these are not enough buyers for seaweed farms right now. Should we get some more? What are the factories like? I feel like we're going to need a couple more factories, aren't we? Right, let's squeeze in some more factories and just see where the penny drops. Fish factory here. Right, where do we get it in? Okay, let's get a couple. Well, let's get one in there. And I'm going to get a couple here backed onto one another. So start there, there, and there. So that's 4 additional fish factories. So with them then, I can now get rid of this power line cutting through. That's no longer needed, because it's now all connected. So with this additional 4 fish factories, they'll start bringing in the fish from some of these farms and whatnot that are complaining not enough buyers, which will produce more goods and then get them sent out. I'm going to now extend this road as well. Now my options are... Well, I've got a couple of options I could do with this. So if I brought... I mean, I can bring that straight up and bend it in. Or I can bend it along down here for a bit and then do a cut in about there. Yeah, where's... Okay, we'll base it off this little cut in here. So if I go up by 25 and just stick it out to there. Bring that down by 10. No. Bring that down a bit more. So a 6x6 should then go straight into there. Oh, that's slightly off. What happened there? Let's try that again. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. It's getting stuck slightly on the thing. Right, if we come up about 8. There we go. So that creates that little cut through there, which I could then eventually, I could either just bend it in, or then get that connected completely over there. Or not, and just have that connection solid there. But it provides that additional route there to cut through for them vehicles. And what's the exports like now then? So we're at 37, 41,000. We are floating around the 40,000 mark a week in terms of exports. Got a lot of fishing factories down right now. And I can create a whole another section of fish factories down on this side as well. The algae farms are doing pretty good. And there's not as many of them complaining about not enough goods to sell right now. So I still feel like we need a few more fish factories to kind of balance it all out. Like these guys are literally going to complain there's not enough goods to sell in general, which is going to be annoying. But I don't think exports can come in quick enough, can they? I don't think they can. Right, is that filled up? Yeah, that's got a load of stuff on. So do you reckon we should up the budget to bring more ships? I think so. I think so. So the shipping budget here. Ships and ferries. Right, if I go to 150 on both, I know we don't have any nighttime kind of thing, but that'll bring more ships in. And yeah, we got a load of stuff coming in by on the highway as well. So we are slowly progressing. We got that residential demand kicking in again. Yeah, not enough goods to sell. It's basically the game is screaming out, yo, we need the dirty industry, but we can't get it in. because it's not the aim of the game. So you kind of have to work around it, and it's quite difficult. Right, okay, we'll build over here then. Right, let's see. So how far does a fish factory stick out? So I don't want it on that road. I want it on the inner road. So I think it's about here. So let me just kind of drop this road in. Just very quickly. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, one more. Just by one more. Alright, should go there. Perfect. Drop one there and there. Alright, we'll bring this road down. There and there. So just keep those factories in there for a moment. Give them the water. That's 6 additional factories. Man, this industry is getting a little bit big now, isn't it? It really is. So that was now bringing the goods down on this side. Which, what I could eventually do then is like kind of bend this round slightly, put a train station there so they export them all by driving down here. The train gets connected rather than driving out to reduce the traffic. That's something I could do potentially in the future. I'm about to say not a single one of them is complaining. Oh my goodness, no. Oh yeah, there's one floating around. There's no one complaining about not enough goods to sell. So we've found that balance between, well, I reckon a couple more, because there is one still. A couple more fish factories, and then we found the balance between what we're, you know, collecting as a raw resource, the fish, versus turning it into goods. So that's kind of getting there slightly, isn't it? Damn, wait, the damn. So 50,000 we're now up to. Oh my goodness me, that's a lot. This is still dying out, but I've upped the budget. I'm bringing ships in. So do you reckon I need some more cargo areas, or do you reckon I should change this to one of these with the train? Nah, I don't think I should need to. But we definitely need. Oh, there's death care, guys. All right, death care. Let's squeeze this one. Right, we'll squeeze it just there. That should handle that death care over there. But yeah, I definitely need another import kind of setup, don't I? So if I was to add on this island, how would that look? If I go for a small one. See, placing it around here or there is not too bad. We placed it there. That would work for the bend that we're trying to create. Like that. And that normal road. 10 by 10. So even though I got that perfect then, it's still not quite perfect, is it? There we go. So that will bring in some exports and imports as well to this island and help those guys out. Hopefully they'll be happy with that. Let's just see how this goes down and how it gets treated over here. Because it's not enough to sort these guys out. But that'll be enough for those guys. So do you reckon I need like another one of them? We keep getting garbages over here as well, and that's probably another reason why this won't work, because there's garbage all piled up. So I'm going to get like a recycling center kind of nearby. Right, do I get like a small recycling center in? I'm just going to drop it there for now. And hopefully that will solve that issue and then start bringing ships in. Alright, where's the cargo ships? There we go, there's one coming in. I'm not sure where this one's going though. It's going to Canville. Get it, Canville. because we're canning the goods. But it's not really bringing any more ships in. It's a weird one. Oh, now we're losing out on power. So we've got the thingy. There's no power on the main island, so I'm going to drop another solar plant down. So let's place it opposite it there. There we go. So that'll give it the power it needs. So yeah, no more cargo ships coming in. Now I don't think we can rely on these cargo ships. I think we need to rely, or get the other methods set up. We need, because we got the train line just over here that we can import in. If I built a big train bridge going along and then imported the goods, so I can make it come literally across, then go underground like the tunnel does, and I can make it pop out anywhere I want it to. I could create like a dedicated export area. I mean, I could do it on this island and have it connected to this roundabout, so there's not too much traffic going on. Or I could build a cargo airport. I think the cargo airport might be the easiest one to do at the moment. It's just I'm not seeing any ships coming in. Okay, there's one coming in now. It's going to Renville. So the ships that are passing by aren't even coming to us. Oh, this one's coming in. There we go. Finally, we got a cargo ship. So, did it drop any goods off? I think one vehicle came out of it. But I think we're going to end it for here anyway, guys. Oh, do you know what another way we could do? Is to buy another tile of land. Right, okay, I'm going to test something right now. Right, if I buy this, because I have the mod that allows us to build a ship path. So I could literally build one that came in here. And if I connect it up to there, and I can also have a bypass as well, for the ships aren't going in that way. So I wonder if we start seeing them use this. It would take a minute or two, but having that additional route might do something for us. This is really weird, isn't it? We're not getting any cargo ships coming in. We have them, then we lost them. They were great while they lasted. They were great while they lasted. Look at the amount of trucks and stuff going around here. Right, let's sort out these lanes. Because that was a one-way street, and it all kind of gets messed up at that point, doesn't it? So let me just quickly sort this out. And then what we'll do is, we'll do the lane management where that's that way, and that's straight on. So at least they can filter their lanes and all that. It should shift and move it a little bit quicker. Right, no ships are coming through that way just yet. I feel like the ship routes have just now literally died down. Do you reckon it's because Fishtown is in the middle of the ocean, like so far away from any other civilization? Oh, that one's an exit in. That it takes a while for a ship to come past? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, they can bring cruise ships with 100 passengers on board. It's got a lot of passengers on board. 100 passengers, 100 passengers. Do they get off? They do. So they're bringing hundreds of passengers. Each ship. Well, no, well, those few were. I'm going to say it, guys. I'm going to say it. There's something fishy going on right now. There's something fishy going on. But I'm going to end it for here anyway. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.